How to Start Investing in Real Estate with Little Money, your step-by-step guide. Are you ready to make your money work for you? Imagine this. You don't have a fortune in your bank account, but you've just bought your first rental property. It's a source of passive income, and your financial future is looking brighter than ever. Sounds impossible? It's not. Today, we're breaking down exactly how you can start investing in real estate, even if you're on a tight budget. Stick around until the end because I'll share a little-known strategy that can completely change the way you think about real estate investing. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Let's be honest. Real estate is often seen as a game for the wealthy, but that's just not the case anymore. With the right mindset and strategy, anyone, even those without a fortune, can get into real estate and start building wealth. The best part? You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started. Laying the groundwork. Step 1. Understand why real estate is the ultimate wealth-building tool. Why real estate? Why should you even consider it? Real estate is one of the most reliable ways to build long-term wealth. You see, it's not just about buying property, it's about owning something that appreciates over time and generates passive income. Let's be real for a second. If you put your money in a savings account, it'll take decades to grow. But with real estate, your property's value increases, you generate cash flow from rents, and best of all, the value isn't dependent on the ups and downs of the stock market. Honestly, a savings account is about as exciting as watching paint dry. But real estate, now that's the kind of excitement we're talking about. Here's the kicker. Even if you start small, real estate allows you to use other people's money to make you more money. Banks lend you the cash, tenants pay the rent, and your investment grows. It's a system that works, and I'm about to show you how to tap into it without needing a fortune to get started. All right, now that you know why real estate is such an incredible wealth-building tool, let's dive into how you can start investing with little money. How to start small and build big. Step 2. Start with house hacking, the best way to invest with little money. So here's the deal. The best way to start real estate investing with little money is something called house hacking. Sounds fancy, but it's really just a strategy where you buy a multi-unit property, live in one of the units, and rent out the others. This strategy allows you to use the rent from your tenants to cover the mortgage, and in many cases, you might even be able to live for free. Imagine, you own a property and your tenants are paying the bills. What could be better than that? I mean, seriously, it's like being the landlord of your own life. You're the boss, but your tenants are paying you rent. It's a win-win. House hacking isn't just for seasoned investors. In fact, if you're looking to get into the real estate market with little money, this strategy is your best friend. You can use FHA loans with as little as 3% down, meaning you could get into a multi-unit property with just a few $1,000s. It's the perfect way to get started without taking on massive debt. Okay, so now you know how to start small. But let's talk about how to find those deals. Because you don't just want to buy any property, you want the right property. Let's jump into that. Finding and financing your first property. Step 3, find the right deals. The secret to snagging profitable properties. Now you've decided you're going to house hack, but how do you find a property that makes sense financially? That's where the real work begins. The key to finding a great deal is knowing where to look. You can find great investment opportunities in areas with high rental demand. Think of places near universities, growing neighborhoods, or even up-and-coming areas where property values are expected to rise. Also, look for properties that may need a little TLC. These often sell for less than market value and give you the chance to add equity through renovations. Remember, it's not about buying the flashiest property, it's about buying smart. So no, that luxury penthouse in the city center probably isn't your first real estate investment. Think of it like dating. Find the one that needs a little work and has potential, not the one that's already perfect but costs a fortune. To find these opportunities, start using real estate websites like Zillow or Realtor.com and check out foreclosure auctions, as these can offer some incredible deals. Patience is key, but trust me, the right property will come along, and when it does, you'll be ready. Now that you know how to find great properties, let's talk about the most critical part of any real estate investment: financing. Step 4. Get creative with financing. How to invest with little money down. When you're starting with little money, the idea of financing can feel daunting. But don't worry, There are plenty of ways to fund your first real estate investment without needing a huge down payment. For instance, as I mentioned earlier, you can use an FHA loan, which requires as little as 3% down. That's huge. You can also explore other options, like getting a private loan or teaming up with other investors to pool your funds. Don't let the word private loan scare you. It's not like you have to go knock on your rich aunt's door asking for money. There are plenty of investors out there who are willing to partner up with newbies. And remember, in real estate, you don't have to put down the entire cost of the property. Leverage is your friend. Use loans, get creative with financing, and don't be afraid to ask for help from experienced investors. With the right strategy, you can own a property with very little money up front. So now you know how to find a deal and finance it. But how do you actually make your money back and build wealth over time? Let's dive into how to maximize the return on your investment. Making your investment work for you. Step 5. Maximize cash flow and build long-term wealth. The real key to successful real estate investing is maximizing your cash flow. That means renting out your property for more than your mortgage and keeping costs low through smart property management. Once you've bought your property, make sure you're pricing your rent at market value and consider adding amenities like laundry or storage to increase its appeal. You can also use tax deductions to your advantage, as property owners are eligible for certain breaks. And remember, being a landlord isn't about spending all your time fixing leaky faucets. With the right systems in place, you can manage your property efficiently and make money without burning out. As your cash flow increases, reinvest that income into new properties. Over time, you'll build a portfolio that generates enough passive income to replace your job income and allow you to live on your terms. But here's the catch. Success in real estate isn't just about buying properties. It's about making the right moves at the right time. So how do you make sure you're always ahead of the game? The final push, take action. Now, step 6, start now. The best time to invest is yesterday. Look, here's the truth. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, you'll never invest in real estate. There's always going to be some excuse, some reason to delay. But the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Real estate is a long-term game. Even if you start with just one small property, you're already ahead of the game. The sooner you get in, the sooner you start building wealth. Don't let fear or lack of funds hold you back. Take action, start small, and let the process work for you. But there's one thing that every real estate investor needs to know, something that could save you thousands of dollars in headaches. I'm going to share it with you in just a moment. Real estate investing isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but with patience, strategy, and the right mindset, it's one of the best ways to build wealth over time. So what are you waiting for? Start today and let your real estate journey begin. If this video helped you, like, share, and comment below with your real estate goals. And if you want to dive even deeper into real estate investing, don't forget to subscribe. The journey to wealth starts now. Start your real estate journey today.